Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mission Millennial Z Alpha Generations, where we share the other side of the creation story with today's youth. Now, in today's video, we're going to be discussing the subject of being bored with heaven. Is heaven boring? Um, a atheist guy named Michael posted a question in a Facebook group that I belong to called Atheists versus Christians. And he wants to know, he was asking Christians the question, what are we going to do in heaven? And he listed a number of things that he thinks will only be there. And he says, it must be boring then. So anyway, I addressed him. I take up his offer, his challenge, so to speak, and answer his question forthrightly. So if you like this video, please like and also subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. So let's get right into the video. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to address the post on this atheist versus Christian site. And I think you're going to see there's a big misunderstanding or lack of understanding of what we Christians believe about heaven. So let's get right in to Michael here. Let's read his post, to which I responded. I would like to know from Christians what you will be doing in heaven for all eternity. There is no food or drink, neither is there TV or sport. And also, you have left your physical self on earth. You are now in spirit, as they say. The Bible says they will rest from the labor. Revelation 14:13 sounds like nothingness to me. Now, I find this quote very interesting in the sense that it's very typical for atheists to have this you'll be bored in heaven concept about heaven. The angels playing on clouds on a harp. Who wants to do that for eternity? Can you imagine yourself freeze frozen into that kind of situation? And I think that's how they portray it. Now, Christians have some misapprehensions about heaven also, but not nearly as much as atheists do. And they sort of use it like an argument. It's kind of weird. So let's look what I responded to in here and the flurry of responses I got. Now, this is, what is this? Atheists versus Christian. It's a private group. I've been on there for a while. A lot of the people are respectful. Even here, they're fairly decent. Some groups I won't even be part of. They're just blasphemous. But a lot of these atheist groups, I think there are sincere people there. So that's why I joined a number of them. All right. Just answer this. Okay, where is it? Well, this is my response. Let me get this over here. Well, that is a reasonable request. I'm saying this to Michael. I will gladly answer this question, but first I see an extremely to the infinite power item you left off of your list. So, my friends, please tell me, what is the most important thing in your life? I'm curious what it will be. Hint, it's something you would never ask for in your deathbed as you evaporate from this world. Once a few weigh in with a serious answer, I will tell you my answer to your question. Now, this set off a firestorm of people saying, just answer the question. WTF, which is a acronym for a curse word. It's this childish, you tell me and I tell you. So here, again, I had to stop for a second and explain asking a question, asking someone to answer a question before you answer their question is a common debate tactic. It's a legitimate debate or conversation tactic. I don't mind if someone asks me a question before I answer their question. Why not? What do I have to hide? It's just part, but some people don't understand that. So I say to Carla, it's a common debate teaching method, nothing childish about it. The Socratic method, that's Socrates, In certain situations, responding with a question can be a deliberate teaching or learning technique. It is commonly more associated, where is it here? The Socratic method of inquiry. It is commonly associated with the Socratic method of inquiry, where a series of questions is used to stimulate critical thinking and encourage the respondent to arrive at their own conclusions. If you don't want to answer my question, no need to get nasty. Now, and I'm referring to the curse word there. What do you think you're teaching or learning by asking the question has to do with the OP? You're not debating, you're deflecting. Well, people can do that, by the way. You can ask a question to deflect, but I'm not. You'll see that I'm not using that dishonest method of deflecting. I'm asking a question for clarification and to draw them out to see if they're going to be consistent. Now, let's see. If you still didn't answer the question, why are you avoiding it? Okay, who said that? Eon? I agree, but delusional. Okay, let's see. This is get to. Just answer the question. Do not let others think for you. Michael says, all I ask is an honest answer. That's if you couldn't give me an honest answer to my question. Let's see. I will give one. This is me to Michael here. I just want to set the context by asking an honest question also. If you don't want to, that's fine. Have a good day. Let's see what else I said there. This really gets, let's see. Okay, this is skip right over here. If you can't engage honestly, there's no point in engaging with you. All I want is your honest answer. No beating around the bush. I'm sure you understand the question, so just answer it. I'm not here to trick you. This is Michael, the original poster. Okay, let's give them all an answer. I'm not going to read all these right now. They're all the same. Not one person answered it. Not one person says, sure, here's my answer. What's your answer now? We'd really like to hear it, you know? No, not one. Where is he? Okay, I'm going to post my answer now live on Facebook. And let's see how that comes. The one guy says, good luck getting a response from Christians. I never met one who thought this thing through, as if they thought this thing through. Let's see. I just got lost here. Okay, here I am. It's hard navigating this when you're recording it at the same time. Now this is my response to everyone here, because I realize everyone's saying, just answer the question. Just say, okay, I'll just answer the question. Now, will they come back and answer mine? Probably not. Maybe one or two will, but I doubt it. That's my experience so far in these type of sites. Michael, this is me speaking. This doesn't appear to be a two-way street of open communication here. So I will answer your original question, regardless if you answer mine. I will also answer my own question to you all as a bonus point right up front. Now, here's my question to them that they didn't answer. What is the most important thing in life? Love is the greatest and most important thing there is to experience on earth. The love of family, friends, and pets, to give some examples. Unless you're morally bankrupt, and most people aren't, I predict you won't dispute my answer. Now, how can anyone dispute that answer? What's greater than love? I think everyone deep down knows that. But where did love come from on Darwinism, on atheistic Darwinism, of dog eat dog, survival of the fittest Darwinism? Love is not present there. That's so obvious, but I don't want to get ahead of myself here. I deal with that in other articles. The love of family, friends, and pets, unless you, okay, I already said that. Right here we are. people don't ask for stacks of $100 bills to be brought to their bedside in their dying moments, or drugs or pornography or even food. They want their loved ones there in their dying breaths, showing that love triumphs over all. The fact that you made the Christian heaven to be a boring, nothing to do place in your gotcha posts, and they do think, by the way, they think this is a gotcha argument of some sort, that if heaven's boring, then God can't exist. Why so? I mean, they're wrong in their presumption that heaven's boring, but God can make a boring heaven if he wants to. But it's kind of ridiculous for him to do something like that, and it's not boring whatsoever. Let's see. Let's read this. The fact that you made the Christian heaven to be boring, nothing to do place in your gotcha post, tells me you have a shallow misunderstanding of Christianity, even though you quoted the verse. Perhaps you didn't mean to strawman us. Now, what do I mean by strawman? I think most atheists know that we don't think it's a boring place, that you're going to be with family, friends, loved ones. How could they not know that? But I would say maybe half. I'm just guessing here. Educated guess. Half don't know that. Yeah, I'll grant maybe half or something like that. Whatever it is. Those who do know what we believe are making a straw man argument to convince or impress other atheists in these groups or in their friends amongst themselves. Christ promises to share a love that is beyond our present human comprehension, both here and the next life. That blows me away because I am living the dream with loving relationships here. I can't imagine something greater than that. Paul prayed that, quote, may you experience the love of Christ, though it is too great to fully understand. Ephesians 3:18-19. No boredom in that, my friend. Perfect love, the perfect relationships, perfect health, perfect life. And with Christ as our cruise director, there will be plenty of things to do on our eternal vacation. The one who created something out of nothing won't have any difficulty filling in our schedule. Parentheses, forget about whether Christianity is true or not for 1 second. That's irrelevant to your question. I can see a lot of people saying, well, God doesn't exist, so all this is irrelevant. Well, it is relevant. It all is relevant. He was asking the question in the hypothetical, Michael, his initial post. Hypothetical, won't it be boring there, right? He doesn't believe that place exists. So I'm answering his hypothetical question. It's very relevant. But a lot of people want to get into, there's no proof that God exists. I deal with that in other subjects and other videos. So I hope you enjoyed this interchange. I don't know if I'm going to come back to this. Let's see what else here. You will spend eternity worshiping worshiping. No, it sounds like a grand old time. See, these are people think the idea of worshiping God. Now here, last one, Dan, I forgot this one. God says the purpose of mankind is to love and worship him. Now, this is an atheist who heard the Christian gig. He heard the Christian pitch, right? That's the purpose of existence, to love and worship God. Indeed, for sure. I agree. I assume it's more of the same in heaven. Not much of a life, if you ask me. What are they missing? They're missing what love is. And they know what's the most important things in life. They have family, friends, pets that they enjoy immensely. And they're not bored with those, are they? Not bored for 1 second. And so how would they be bored with something even greater that the Creator himself gives us? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do like, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel and pass these videos on I make to someone you know that you think might be benefited. And in the description, you'll see a couple of tracks that I wrote called audio-visual tracks. There's two of them that you can send. You can copy the link and send them to someone, and to actually get into giving proofs, solid proofs for the existence of God. Have a good day. Bye-bye.